Honest J. Nowak. Coming at you live. Alright. A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak Season 2, and more importantly, to some more material regarding Honest J. Nowak in general. So, as you probably have already noticed, I've already got myself the artwork for this season in line, and I've also made an intro. Expect an outro to appear in this episode and onwards as well. So, an intro and an outro for Honest J. Nowak Season 2. That's probably going to be about a good requirement that I'll have for the majority of my franchises from this point on, just so I can at least offer, well, some more complex editing skills. But other than all that, it's now time to focus on the second subject. There's going to be well over 500 episodes in comparison to 750 plus episodes that I had in the last season, so not quite as big, but still. I hope to make this quite a big extravaganza worth of stuff out there for me to talk about. Honesty truly is the best policy. David Uttenreither is certainly going to be keeping it alive for me. But otherwise, it does look like I'm going to be having a lot more things to talk about. And the next one here is number 754 with absorption. Basically, a scientific process that, well, it just so happens that I now have a pretty good physical example of absorption in action. Oh man. Absorption. Well, if you take a look at how the fabric of the shirt here is changing color slightly, that's because sweat patterns are developing on certain areas of the body. Especially because of the fact that there's been a lot of humid and hot climates out there in recent times. I tell you, August, September, and October are going to be a bit warmer than usual this time around. But absorption is pretty much a lot more than that. If you've ever used a thing like a sponge, then well, you'll know that things like those, because of their porous structure, those things can be known to soak up a lot of materials. And there are tons of other sorts of materials that you can use other than sponge to soak up water. Things like paper can absorb water, as well as foam, and sometimes other things as well. And there are a lot of materials out there that can pretty much be the exact opposite. Instead of absorbing water or other kinds of liquids in general, they're known to reflect them. I probably don't really know if I'd ever get the chance to talk about that, maybe even for tomorrow, but it does seem that I'm going to be having a lot of other things to worry about down the road. But yet, let me just tell you, the fact that I've had this notepad around for quite a while now in terms of determining what subjects to talk about for HJN related content, I'm probably going to have a lot of other things around here to talk about, so as long as I keep my mind at ease, as long as I get my creative input flowing, and as long as I get myself a lot of other things, then let me tell you, I'm going to be having quite a lot around here. So I'll definitely be occupied for the coming months. Honest J. Nowak Season 2 is definitely going to be around for quite a while, so that's probably going to be it for right now, but I will be back tomorrow with yet another subject here to talk about. So, if you want to see more go down on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.